Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, I'm Dan Marty.
And I'm WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas. And we got some very, very big thank you for some of you out there.
Thank you to Jonathan Esavaria of Worcester, Massachusetts, for his WWE SmackDown Worcester, Mass. 11x17 poster purchase. To Ty Schaefer of North Aurora, Illinois, for picking up the Sasha Banks limited edition WrestleMania 35 autograph photo. To William Fent of Chandler, Illinois, for the autographed Superfly Jimmy Snuka WWE photo file photo. To Eli Rosado of Garnerville, New York, for the Tony Atlas autographed Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant drawing print. To Blake Fobian of Los Cruces, New Mexico, for the Finn Balor Bulletproof WWE Shop t-shirt bundle. To Peter Dabrowski of Waterbury, Connecticut, for having Tony create an original 18x24 drawing for him. To George Farmer of Beckley, West Virginia, for purchasing the one-of-a-kind Macho Man Randy Savage 18x24-inch Tony Atlas drawing. To Ralph DeVito of West Long Branch, New Jersey, for the Io Shirai NXT In Your House autographed poster purchase. To George Tlatelpa of Brooklyn, New York, for the Jeff Hardy WrestleMania 35 autograph photo. To Brandon Amoyet of Joliet, Illinois, for the Bray Wyatt 18x14 autograph drawing. To Caitlin Heck of Didymer, Missouri, for the AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson autograph WrestleMania 36 8x10 photo. To Dwayne Hoffman of Piedmont, South Carolina, for both the Bray Wyatt Yowie Wowie WWE t-shirt bundle and the Edge WWE t-shirt bundle. To Mark Hester of Des Moines, Iowa, for the Tony Atlas autographed Legion of Doom 18x17-inch drawing print. To Austin Brown of Lincoln, Illinois, for the Johnny Gargano autographed 11x14 autograph poster. To Nasbia Miller of Sumter, South Carolina, for the Jake the Snake Roberts WWE Shop t-shirt bundle. To Todd Pate of Knoxville, Tennessee, for the Lacey Evans autographed 11x14-inch poster. And to Charles Holt of Raleigh, North Carolina, for the Undisputed Era autographed 11x14 poster. All of these great fans not only picked up awesome rare merchandise on our eBay store, but are directly helping keep wrestling legends like Tony Atlas, Marty Jannetty, and more working during the worst of times with such limited live events and autograph signings to participate in during coronavirus. Check out the link to our eBay store in the description box below, and again, thank you.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, I'm Dan Marty.
MJ in the house.
Future WWE Hall of Famer, mind you. Let me tell you this.
I'm not in there yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
But you will be.
Yeah, I will.
You know Sean wants to be the first three-timer.
Three-timer,
yeah.
yes.
There you go. Let me tell you, you enjoy the in-studio shoot interviews 4 times a week. It isn't cheap to put these productions together, folks. We need your
No,
help.
because he got to pay me.
Okay. Coronavirus has killed the nightlife in a lot of ways. We are night owls, Marty and I, but that's a different story for a different time. One way you can help is to check out the great merchandise we have in the Boston Wrestling eBay store. It is perfect for any wrestling man cave or any collection.
That's right. Check it out.
Support Wrestling Insider's in-studio shoot interviews on eBay with this brand new personally autographed WWE Royal Rumble 2021 11x14 poster signed by WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, his advocate Paul Heyman, and Kevin Owens. Reigns and Owens battled for the Universal title in a last standing match January 31st in the Thunderdome in Tampa. This limited edition collector's poster is number 31 of only 50 produced. Comes with WWE authentication hologram on the poster itself. Also comes with an on-air shout-out from WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas and a bonus autographed 8x10 photo. Get this rare, awesome collectible for your man cave and help keep wrestling legends working now. Boston Wrestling Sports and the MWF explodes into a new year of unknown with professional wrestling content galore, and we need you to join our family. Every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. after we review the previous night's Monday Night Raw, it's Wrestling Insiders at your house with the unpredictable WWE Hall of Famer, Mr. USA Tony Atlas. Wednesday nights after WWE, NXT, and AEW at 10 p.m., you never know who's going to show up on Wrestling Insiders Special Edition. Every Thursday night at 10 p.m. after our NXT and Dynamite review, it's Marty Jannetty's No Holds Barred Sex, Drugs, and rock and roll journey through the 80s and 90s on Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty. Friday nights after the lights go down at the Thunderdome on SmackDown, it's John Cena Sr.'s Wrestling Insider's Fabulous Fridays. Plus, look for classic clips, bonus live episodes, pay-per-view watch-alongs, and more. If you want early, ad-free access to all of our Wrestling Insider talk shows, our acclaimed studio shoot interview DVD library, and to help keep wrestling legends working during the worst of times, for less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, join our growing family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. Expect the unexpected in 2021.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, welcome to Wrestling Insiders at Your House. I am Dan Marati. It is Tuesday, March the 23rd, 2021, I believe. It is a beautiful early spring day here in the zip code of Champion 02176. I'm a little feisty. I'm a little hot under the collar, but before I get going a little too much, I'm going to try and be optimistic. I'm going to try and think things are going to work out well here. And you know me, I love my plugs. I love to get the cheap plugs, and no cheap plugs. No cheap plugs. We're not even going to plug. One thing I will plug, though, is that today is the birthday, and I hope it is a very happy birthday, of maybe the queen of the Boston wrestling family. Not Linda Marati. We're talking about Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's finest, Miss Maria Davis. Maria, we hope you have a very happy birthday. What a great, classy lady Maria is. She is usually with us and is what mostly a guys chat during our talk shows. I love how her and Vaughn and Tina, Tania, Smokey, whatever your real identity is, they mix it up with the guys, and we have a lot of fun. So, Maria, we hope it is the start of the best year of your life yet, with many more to come. But now, before I get into the whole story, I think I'm just going to try and simply call the man. As you can see, Tony is not here in studio with us. I'm going to try one more time to call him. And then...
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
This is good.
2075.
Well, I don't want Tony's phone number going out over the air, so I will end that there. All right, wrestling fans, I want to apologize. Basically have a no-show tonight. Tony's had a lot going on up in Maine. Certainly understand him not being able to travel down to Boston. At this time, though, we very easily could have taped an episode over the telephone, as we did all of last spring when coronavirus broke out. But this has been an ongoing issue for the past couple of weeks, and honestly, I'm pissed off about it. I've called, I've texted. The communication has not been great. Again, I fully understand that his wife, Monica, is in the hospital, and he likes to talk to her on the phone a few times a day, and he has drawings to do, and he's trying to earn a living. But to me, when someone is good to you, when someone tries to be a friend to you and help you pay your bills, to set you up with artwork, to set you up with personal appearances, that pays you in advance to tape talk shows and for live wrestling events, and they can't even find an hour over the course of 2 weeks to tape an episode or two over the telephone for fans that love them and care about them, I'm not only very disappointed, I'm very pissed off. It's life. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. But this one was 100% preventable. If there's one thing I've gone above and beyond to do in the nearly 20 years of Boston Wrestling MWF, it's deliver on our promises to the fans. Sometimes the talent gets in the way of that. We've promised you weekly Tuesday night programs with Tony. I am very sorry I've let you down tonight. It's a lousy feeling on my end to sit here and fail you when I work hard 7 days a week, often from morning to night, to produce content for you and grow this channel of wild, memorable video content. We've all heard about Tony watching CNN, watching Fox News every night. Well, you know what, honestly? Fuck CNN and Fox News. When people are good to you, I think you have a moral obligation to try and treat them the same way. Maybe there's more going on than meets the eye. you know. We did briefly speak on the phone after I set up a nice paid booking for him in New Jersey on Sunday, but that's all the information I can give you. Again, I apologize for the lack of info. On the flip side, we sure do have a lot to look forward to this week and all spring long. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m., Savio Vega joins us for a very in-depth look at the early part of the WWF in 1994. Thursday night, all reliable, Marty Jannetty is back and ready to rock through his no-holds-barred, sex, drug, and alcohol-fueled look at the 80s and 90s. And then John Cena Sr., the father of the posse, joins us after SmackDown Friday night at 10. As usual, we'll have our supersized weekly review Saturday night at 10 p.m. And then to provide even more great content for you, we're going to have a live retro watch-along this Sunday night at 5 p.m. as we invite you to join us and watch WCW Uncensored 1995. It was the first time WCW attempted a pay-per-view in March. It was the first of WCW's attempt to do monthly pay-per-views. It was an interesting time in the wrestling business about 7 months before... 7 months? No, about 6 months before Monday Nitro launched later in the year on TNT. In an effort to try and raise money for our Wrestle House in Tampa, WrestleMania week, one lucky fan is going to win a Vader autographed poster. Vader faces Hulk Hogan in the main event on Uncensored, so it's a really cool prize to win on our version of Wheel of Fortune that we're calling Ring of Fortune. As a backup prize, a second lucky fan is going to win an autographed 8x10 photo of Vader. Vader, as you may know, was here in MWF Studios several years back before he passed away, and he signed a ton of stuff. It's a great way to help us with Wrestle House, and it's a great way for you to add to your collection. We have also some awesome superstar announcements coming extremely soon for Wrestle House. I'm trying to navigate all of these schedules, which is driving me nuts. But it's going to be a great week of live episodes. It's going to be a great week of interviews. It's going to be a great week of cyber autograph signings. Fans on Patreon, you guys have some exclusives to look forward to. Marty Jannetty is going to do a watch-along from his matches on WWF Super Tape 2. That premieres on April 1st. Also in the great month of April, we're going to bring you another full-length DVD. It's Iron Sheik Studio Shoot Interview DVD number 3. If you love Sheiky Baby, you're going to love this one. As always, join the Boston Wrestling family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. I hate to sit here even pitching merchandise and streaming services on a night like this. I just feel all around lousy. Tony loves you guys, but, Tony's got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. It's just very unfortunate that he leaves another mess for me to clean up. I'm pissed off about that. You know what? Maybe we'll discuss it on the air. Maybe that's the way we should do it, as opposed to doing it in private, because you guys are the familia. If we don't have you, we don't have a show. And that's why I'm even gone to the length to try and put together a podcast-style video like this just to put something out tonight. I'm sure it really must have been a lot going on with Tony to blow us off like this. But I did feel it was unfair to give you guys absolutely nothing this week. So I decided to bring you honesty, which I think is about all you can do in a situation like this. You got to try and do the right thing. It was like with Rich Swann back in December. It's now March. I still haven't heard from Rich. I'm disappointed in Rich. I actually left Rich a voicemail this afternoon. So I'm a little angry at everybody right now. But we do have some great folks coming your way the week of WrestleMania. There are two that I have officially nailed down, not only for the interview and the appearance, but an actual day and time, so I consider them confirmed. Both of these gentlemen, one of whom is a Hall of Famer, the second of which I would say is definitely WWE Hall of Fame bound. They've never been on the show before, so we're going to have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm Dan Marati. It's a very brief, disappointing episode this week. I'm mad at my buddy Tony, but you know what? That happens in life. I still love the guy. I just feel like we've done a lot to try and help him out, and for him to blow us off, I'm pretty angry. I'm a pretty angry guy right now. So until we speak again, happy birthday to Miss Maria Davis. You and yours be well. We'll see you tomorrow night at 10 for Wrestling Insider's special edition with Savio Vega. Good night. The World Wrestling Federation was live at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, Monday, March the 23rd, 1992, the final monthly event taped for the MSG Network until the one-time special in 1997. In the opening contest, Tatanka beat Colonel Mustafa. El Matador drew WWF Tag Team Champion IRS. Model Rick Martel with the win over JW Storm. Bret Hitman Hart and the Bushwhackers defeated the Mountie and the Nasty Boys. The Warlord victorious over Jim Brunzell. Shawn Michaels beat Virgil. And in the main event, Hulk Hogan and the WWF Intercontinental Champion Rowdy Roddy Piper with the win over WWF World Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair and Sid Justice in what would be Hulk Hogan's last match in MSG for 10 years. If you were at MSG Live, share your memories in the comment section below. Use the links in the description box to keep Wrestling Legends working in our eBay store and on our acclaimed Patreon streaming service so we can bring you more interactive superstar shoot interviews to relive the good old days of professional wrestling. Check it out. Boston Wrestling Sports in the MWF explodes into a new year with professional wrestling content galore and need you to join our family. Every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. after our Monday Night Raw review, it's Wrestling Insiders at your house with WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas. Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. after NXT and AEW, join Rotating Legends on Wrestling Insiders Special Edition. Every Thursday night at 10 p.m. after our NXT and Dynamite review, it's Marty Jannetty's No Holds Barred Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll Journey on Wrestling Insiders Party with Marty. Friday night after SmackDown, don't miss John Cena Sr.'s Wrestling Insiders Fabulous Fridays. Plus, look for classic clips, history videos, bonus live episodes, pay-per-view, watch-alongs, and more. For less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, get early ad-free access to our Wrestling Insider talk shows, our acclaimed studio shoot interview DVD library, and help keep Wrestling Legends working during the worst of times. Join our growing family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling.